Shalom, 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 peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. I am your brother, Zachariah Israel. Wake Up Jacob Limited in the building. And I need to address a few things. The first thing I want to talk about is the clothing line, Wake Up Jacob. Who is Jacob? Jacob was the son of Isaac, who was the son of Abraham. Jacob's name was changed to Israel, who had 12 sons. My people are the descendants of those 12 sons, the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, my people are under a contract. The Bible calls it a covenant. And time is running out, my brothers and sisters. Babylon is falling. And what my people need to do is wake up and understand that they are under a contract with the creator of heaven and earth. Let me read it. I'm going to read the book of Psalms. Let me go to the book of Psalms. Let me go to the book of Psalms 105. Let's go to the book of Psalms 105. And I'm going to read verses 6 to 11. And it reads, O you seed of Abraham, his servant, you children of Jacob, his chosen. It's time for Jacob to wake up. It's time for Jacob to wake up. Psalms 105, verse 6. O you seed of Abraham, his servant, you children of Jacob, his chosen. He is the Lord, our Elohim. His judgments are in all the earth. He has remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations. This is an everlasting covenant, my brothers and sisters. Verse 9. Which covenant he made with Abraham, and his oath unto Isaac, and confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant, saying, Unto you will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance. Yes, my brothers and sisters, we are the people of the book, the sons and daughters of Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. Now the covenant was passed down to us, my brothers and sisters. The everlasting covenant was made with us. And because our ancestors didn't keep the covenant, we are in this situation today. We've been in this situation for a very long time. And it's time for Jacob to wake up. It's time for Jacob to wake up. Now, people say, oh, how do you know that you're Israelite? Prophecy. Prophecy. Prophecy says my people are going to be scattered from one end of the earth to the other, and they're going to lose their culture. They're going to lose their heritage. They're going to lose everything that God gave them. And this has happened. Let me read it. Let me go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4. And I'm going to read one verse, verse 27. And it reads, And the Most High shall scatter you among the nations, and you shall be left few in number among the heathen. Hold on. We have the synagogue of Satan, who have told the people they are Jews, but do lie, they are not. When was these people scattered to one end of the earth to the other? When did the people who claim to be Jews fit this prophecy? Wake up, Jacob. It's time for Jacob to wake up. People have stole your identity. We're in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 27. And the Most High shall scatter you among the nations, and you shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Lord shall lead you. Verse 28. Let me continue to read. And there you shall serve gods, the work of man's hands, wood and stone. How many people pile up in it? How many of my people, the sons and daughters of Jacob, pile up in the church house every Sunday, bowing down to pieces of wood or stone, being told the law's done away with, and we're the Gentiles? It's time for Jacob to wake up. We're in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 28. And there you shall serve gods, the work of man's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. Idolatry, which I'm not going to go into. I don't want this to be too long. Yeah, this is a serious sin amongst my people. Idolatry. And it's getting worse in these last days. Let me continue to read. Verse 29. But listen now, this is the solution, brothers and sisters. Jacob needs to wake up. But if from there you shall seek the Lord thy God, you shall find him. How do we find the Most High? You see, some people tell themselves, we don't need no book. I don't need no book to know God. I don't need no book to do this, and I don't need no book to do that. There's an old time saying, anything you want to hide from a so-called black man, put it in a book. That's reality. Let me continue. Verse 29, chapter and verse, Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 29. But if from there you shall seek the Most High, your God, you shall find him, if you seek him with all your heart and with all your soul. When you are in tribulation and all these things come upon you, even in the later days, these are these days, the last days, if you turn to the Lord thy God and shall be obedient unto his voice, for the Most High, your Elohim, is a merciful power. He would not forsake thee. The Most High has not forsaken us. We have forsaken him. We're in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 31. For the Most High, your Elohim, is a merciful power. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers which he swore unto them. It's time for Jacob to wake up. It's time for Jacob to wake up. Let's move on. Another thing I need to explain, another subject I need to talk about, is the deception. The deception that's going around. It's been around since before I was born. The country that we live in, England, this country, is not a Christian country. Let me say that again. This country, England, is not a Christian country. Do we not have the system? I don't like using the terminology they. I'm going to say the system. Doesn't the system in these last days teach the children as young as 7 transgenderism and genderism and sexual perversion? Doesn't this country teach the children transgenderism, genderism, sexual perversion? Doesn't this country teach the children as young as 7 these things? Now, what upsets me about this is most parents are silent. Most parents are silent. They've been compromised. They've been compromised. Let me read some Bible and prove that this country that we live in is not Christian. I want to go to the book of Matthew. Let's start with the master teacher, Christ himself. Let's go to the book of Matthew chapter 19. Who has a Bible, pick up your Bible, blow your dust off it because you haven't read it for a long time, and go to Matthew chapter 19. Let's go to Matthew chapter 19. Let's go to Matthew chapter 19 and let's read verses 4. No, let's start off at verse 3 and read it down to, where should we go? We're going to go down to 6. We're in the book of Matthew chapter 19. And I'm going to read verses 3 down to 6, and it reads, this is going to prove that the country that we live in is not a Christian country because of its behavior, because of its traditions, because of its culture, because of its ideologies, because of its philosophies. It's against the God of the Bible. Let's read. We're in the book of Matthew chapter 19 verse 3. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him and